So a man almost had his balls blown off when an e-cigarette explodes in his pocket. Almost. A man who's been left in agony after his e-cigarette burnt through his pocket said the explosion almost blew his balls off. Oh, what has this show become where I'm covering this story? I don't know, I think it's funny. God, the picture they have though, it's so bad. Don't Google this, whatever you do. It's the worst. You don't want to see this photo. Yo, it screwed up his legs too. These e-cigarettes are dangerous, man. Thank God this didn't go off in his mouth. He's a dad of 3. He won't be a dad of 4, obviously. Darren Wilson needed skin grafts to his crotch after the device burst into flames and leaked battery acid all over his privates. It leaks battery acid too, that's the thing. And it went all over his privates and just burns. Oh man, this is torture. 37-year-old, so much pain he has to take morphine just to go to the toilet. Just to wash himself. He's got to take morphine to put on his pants, damn it. The explosion almost ripped through his private parts. See the picture. Oh my God. Don't see the picture. Do not. Save yourself that agony. He said, I have been refurbishing my house. I stood by the kitchen door and the next I stood by the kitchen door and the next thing I thought someone had thrown a firework into the doorway. I looked down and my pocket was going off like a banger. What's a banger? That's like, this is in the UK by the way. I think this is what they call fireworks. Did you go to the banger display? That's not what it means over here. It was fizzing and sparking and smoke was coming from it. I was wearing my work pants and tried to get it out, but it burnt through and burnt all my bollocks and my left leg. My bollocks. That's funny. Man, you know what? England has funny words for privates, I gotta say. Like fanny for vagina, that's funny. Bollocks for your balls, that's funny. I can't walk, he said. Oh, that's an understatement. The device was not plugged in and was not being used when it malfunctioned. His work colleagues who were helping him with redecorating rushed him to the hospital, but his legs were melting, burning, and melting all the way. They were melting all the way, his poor legs. Oh, the photos, jeez, stop it. He said he quit smoking 6 months ago and was trying to get healthy. What he didn't know was by quitting smoking, he also endangered his balls. Because he moved over to the e-cigarette, and they're dangerous. By the way, be careful with these e-cigarettes. I smoke them occasionally. I don't own one, but if my friend has one, I'll be like, yo, let me get a hit of that. I got a hit of that last night. My buddy Sam, I was at his place, and I like them, but you got to be careful. They are quite dangerous, and they may blow up your privates. If you put them in your pocket, you just got to be careful. Don't keep them in your pocket, obviously. But then they could still blow up in your face. It's very, very difficult. You really have to be careful. What else can I say about that? If you want to horrify yourself, you could just Google e-cigarette explosions and look at the photos of the people's faces. It'll make you not want to smoke an e-cigarette, I'll tell you right now. If you really want to stop smoking altogether, just Google e-cigarette face explosion and look at those photos. People mangled for life. Just their whole face gone because of the e-cigarette. Unbelievable. And apparently you can lose your balls.